After 69, each one of us got a bar license. And then our business had dropped down. There were few causes. One was the anti-Hindi agitation, you see. There was a lot of chaos that business dropped. And we had renovated our restaurant, spent a lot of money on that. So some friends suggested, why not you go into show business? To start with, we started with the band. We added a lady crooner. Then cabaret artists. So we were the ones who started cabaret. The first place in Bangalore, cabaret, was in Hotel Bangalore International. Second was Stay Longer, which was later on known as Harsha Hotel. Now it is, I think, Ramada or something. So we introduced cabaret, then 3S's also introduced cabaret. And there was a shortage of artists. But in those days, to start with, it was the Anglo-Indian girls, who came forward. And I must say that all these artists were very well behaved, very cultured, and very decent. Well, shows were good, but it was something unique for the crowd. Morning, we used to open the restaurant and start getting phone calls for the booking for the evening. So, evening, the shows would start, and it was used to end little late. There were no timing restriction, nothing showed. But that cabaret became a craze in Bangalore. People from all over, from Delhi, from here, there, and New Year's Eve, I remember people coming from Kerala, coming from Bangalore, from so many places. Anyway, cabarets went on for quite a number of years. And I had a cabaret artist. She was an air hostess. She gave up that job, took to cabaret. Out of the money that she earned, she educated two of her brothers in a very good school in Uti. And then there was another cabaret artist. She was Anglo-Chinese. She went down to Sweden. She opened 2 restaurants. So likewise, some of the artists, with a meager amount, there was not much of an amount which was given to them. They managed and they made a good. One artist got married to a hotelier in Bombay. So overall, they were okay. But towards the end, a different type of artists started coming in. Good artists kept on fizzling out. And the different artists came in style. And then later, restrictions from the police, every year renewal of license, some hitch or the other. Finally, cabaret was banned. After cabaret was banned, the live band was allowed. You could have your live band. You could have any number of crooners that you wanted. But cabarets, there was nothing wrong with cabarets. It was the men folk who enjoyed. Women folk probably objected. And in our society, what was tabooed 50 years back has become fashion today. Things have changed. Cabarets, there was nothing wrong. But I personally felt my life was miserable because the crowd was boisterous. The crowd was not well behaved. It was very, very difficult to, control the crowd at that time. To the introduction of live band, we got live band from Bombay. Goanese musicians, superb musicians. Those days we used to have saxophone, trumpet, and drums. Now it's different, electric guitar and accordion and whatnot. And superb, because these days where you don't find piano at all. I remember live band, there used to be 6, 7 crooners, lady crooners. In my personal opinion, cabaret was better than live band. Because cabaret means you paid the cover charge. Say you paid 20 rupees cover charge. There's no restriction whether you eat or you don't eat. You watch cabaret and you come. Whereas in live band, these lady crooners, the crowd would throw money at them. The lady crooners made a lot of money, but the youngsters, because they just kept on throwing money. That way I felt that, but the standard of music was superb, good artists, good. And then finally, after I think 1994, cabaret, well, I mean, the live band also we stopped.